Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so I didn't feel like setting the cameras up and I just went ahead and did the logos on this one and on this one, which I'm showing the wrong side. It's right up here. But when it came to this one, there was grind lines I didn't like and all that stuff, so I went back and I remirrored it, which now I got to clean it up with acetone. So I'm going to go ahead and put the logo on this, but I'm about to use my old logo because there's barely any room. And I was thinking putting it below, but I don't think that would look right. So we'll do this, then we'll etch them and two-tone, sharpen them, all that good stuff. I'll put my website up in the cards. It's the first down in the description, along with my Amazon affiliate links, all that good stuff. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell. All right, let's just get to it. Let's put a logo on this. All right, I just cleaned this off with acetone. So what I first do is I take the handle. This is why removable scales, I just love removable scales over pin scales. I mean, if someone really wants pin scales, I'll put them on, but man, it's so much better. This way, even if you've owned the knife for like, say, 4 or 5 years and something happens to the handle, you can send it back and I can replace it. But I digress. Anyway, so to put the logo on, I make sure to mark around here so I know, I don't want, you definitely don't want the logo under your handle. Now, here comes the hard part. I'm gonna have to use my old logo. You can see how the difference is. Here's the new logo. The E's bigger and more defined and kind of cursive-y, where this is just like a boxy deal. But this will fit better. It still don't fit perfect, but it's better. So then you just put it up to the light. Actually, I installed a light right here now. That's why everything's so lit up. So much better. So the R is actually going to hang over just a little bit. Actually, with that light there, I don't have to hold it up to the light. I can see right down, right where my bevel is. We'll clamp the negative on there. So if you're thinking about buying an AC/DC etching machine, go check out my playlist. It also shows you how to do logos and stuff. I've got a couple videos on building your own etcher. One is just like a wall wart, and the other one's this one, which has switches and all that, but it's real easy. You don't really have to wire anything. Just check it out, it's real simple. In case you don't know why I'm making this skinny knife, I'll put the whole playlist for this too. So you don't just be like, wait a minute, why is he just doing logos? Yeah, I'm doing this whole build. So, the other two knives are coming along for the fun, I guess, or the journey or something. I don't know, you end the sentence. Oh man, why do I always gotta do the thinking? I guess it would help if it was plugged in, huh? Alright, we got the negative on the knife. We're gonna turn it on to DC. This solution, Blue Lightning, is where I got my stencils, and he has a recipe for this solution on there. So, that's where I got that. Alright, now we'll darken it. I don't really know why I'm darkening it since I'm going and etching it, but we'll see. Just feels right. This is windshield cleaner or Windex or whatever you want to call it. This actually has penetrating oil in it. Yeah, that's why I stopped using those old ones. It bled through, but that's okay because we're etching it. But that's all right. It's a little bit lower here. Yeah, see the bleed through right there? You gotta be careful with those. Whew. Well, that was scary. I went ahead and I have my really high belt, like 2500 grit, and I held the blade up and I just kind of tapped it in and kind of I went from here over to here and then from here out, and it got it. So, well, that's my fingerprint now. All right, let me clean these up with alcohol and I'll meet you at the etching machine. Let me wash these out with alcohol and I'll meet you at the fair. I guess we'll do the 52-100 first. Just get it in there, dipped in nice and clean. Boom. No hormones for that bad boy. Alright, yeah, I just sprayed off with rubbing alcohol and then we'll dip them. Let me go get some steel wool. Couldn't think for a second there. Oh man. Yeah, even if you're not doing the moons, it's good to wipe the etching in to make sure it's nice and even. Even though I really don't have to do it on the bevels because that's all coming off. I'm two-toning these. They're both gonna soak a little bit. And then I'm gonna throw this one in the stone wash, but I'll meet you back at the grinder to two-tone the other one. Whew! Yeah! We got her back looking nice. Yeah, man. You know, you have to turn it in a certain light to see the invader. It's kind of a shame the R came down, but that's alright. It's better than nothing. And it looks real nice. And the best part about it, even though I had to do those bevels, yeah, man, no shake at all. Yeah, man. Now this one, we're not even really taking off any of the bevels. We're just taking off the etching. I got an old A65 here because there's no use in putting a new A65 on and getting it just blacked out. Yeah, I'm just cutting it and then it's sharpening time. Oh, and I think I figured out what the problem was with all those belts flying off and stuff. I put in 2 shims. I don't know if we can see them here. But yeah, there's 2 shims. They go probably back a little bit. But let me show you. I take this out and look at all the play in that. So when it tightened up, it was probably tightening up crooked. So I put these in. See, I just cut them up and sanded them down so they don't cut me whenever I move them. That way I tried it on the other side, but it's better on this side because then it pushes the whole thing straight. That's the saga though I will say the VSM stayed on a lot better and the combat abrasives still kept flying off, but I think that's the reason they flew off. I'm not using a Scotch-Brite is because I don't want bleed over, but I got a little bit right there. So I'm gonna go tap this. I'm just gonna go dip something in ferric and wipe it over here, and then I'm gonna tape this off like I did that recurve. Since I had to tape it up and all that, I'm gonna use the Scotch-Brite, but I went ahead and I stone washed it. I don't know if it's gonna be showing there. But yeah, so it's all stone washed. You can see I barely touched it here. I dipped it and I wiped it down with the steel wool on the back. All right, there's black spots. They must have been some kind of gunk on there or something, or I don't know, but all right, let me refine this and then we'll pull the tape off and all that's left is sharpening. I think when I used that Scotch-Brite, it messed up my grind lines a little bit. Here's the 120. don't know what I did, but that last time I must have got it to like a 120 and then just dropped right the Scotch Brite because I had to bring a bunch down. But you can see they're all even now. Woo! Man, sometimes when you're tired and stuff, you don't do it right, but man, you gotta go back and fix it. Had me a little worried there, going down the final stretch. And back to the A65, and then sharpening's all that's left. Get this tape off. That stonewash looks real nice. I'm glad I did that. Alright, all that's left is sharpening. Here we go, coming down that final stretch. I usually leave the handles on, but since this is all the way to the tip, I don't want to take any chances because you can see here, that would probably be where the handle was. So I just want to get this done and take it slow. And now remember, the only reason I'm using my reader is because this is running backwards. It's pulling away from me so I don't have to worry about it. I got the top platen off my KMG. Alright, number 2, I gotta be honest, I'm actually thinking about keeping this one for myself, making this one my new EDC. Man, it's nice. You know, I'm gonna have to trace it and make another one, but yeah, man, this one I just really like. It feels real good in the hand, and yeah, man. Sometimes as knife makers, it's what we gotta do, right? We'll start with this one since I left it off. No reason doing all 3, so we'll do this one in the Skinner. This is an A65. And I'll probably go to A30 and then put the strap on. Alright. I actually bought some like paste off Amazon. I'll put it down in the links, down in my affiliate links. Remember, we're not turning this on. This is just our... Alright, let's see. Here's the Skinner. Oh, it shaves. Just when my hair grew back. Oh man. I would imagine if it shaves, it would cut paper. So I forgot to do this one. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It's shaving. Alright, last one. See, we'll do some hair over here. I gotta save some of this hair for Instagram. Might as well shave my legs too. Alright, back to the bench. So we're down to the final thing. I just put some Danish oil on that, so I'll be showing it on this knife. I contacted the guy and he said he's left-handed, just like me, so I'll be making the same thing. What I do is I cut 2 strips of Kydex. Now, I saw Jeremy from Simple Little Life do this, and so I decided to try it, and it works really good. You know, you just buy like cheap clips. I'll put these down on my Amazon links too, because that's where I got these Amazon. Anyway, this is already heated up, so let's just put it face down. I'm gonna do his Kydex, but I won't be able to put the knife together because I gotta let the Danish oil dry like 8 to 10 hours, it said. We'll at least get the idea on the one I'm doing for myself. Now on this big one, I got a piece of burl left over that I'm gonna put, but this one for mine is real small, so I'm just gonna use something like a little pencil to see how small it is. Here we go. Let's see, one on that side. So we'll line this up. We have a little bit of time, but not too much time. Put that in there. Pull it tight. Let's move it this way a little bit. Give ourselves plenty of room. Even these heat gloves. Funny thing is, my finger here wasn't burned, it's the thumb. Alright, let's let that settle a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Alright, take the tack lock. Let's see, I'm going to put the first hole like down here a little bit. And we'll line up the tack lock. I mean, it worked. You know, I'm going to have to cut it here and grind it down and all that and get it all nice looking. But, yeah, I don't know if I'd do that one again. We'll see. I went ahead and drilled 2 of these, so we'll line them up and get them all worked out with this sheath and see how that works. All right, let's take this up and see. That block was too big. And I just fumbled with a bunch of tape, but I'm going to cut that out. So let's line these 2 holes up. Boom. Getting hot, getting hot. Woo, my thumbs are on fire. I think that's what I did the first time I did it, because you can see the holes, 1, 2, 3. I'll be back. Those holes line up perfect, so that's the way to do it. Now, I'm gonna bring it in here, cut it down, kind of swoop it down like that, and hit it on the grinder. First, here, let me do this first. What you want to do is you take your clip, put your clip, you drop it. See, I'm not going to cut that one out since I cut the other one out. Put your clip there, boom, mark it out. Now I'm going to go drill that out. All right, I got this box. I think I'll try to put this down there in the Amazon links too. It's just a box of Chicago bolts and stuff. So you slide the bolt through, slide the nut through, whatever one it is. Boom, there we go. And you can actually loosen or tighten this and kind of sway it. There's a little bit of play to set it up. So, boom, sits in there. I gotta let that Danish oil dry, or I'd show it all clicked in and all that, but boom. We're done. It's sharpened. Kydex is finished. Handles are finished. They just need to dry, and yeah, man, that knife is done. Whew! Comment, let me know if you do this with your Kydex or how you put your stuff on with Kydex. I know a lot of guys do those two-piece sheaths. I never done them. I like the taco sheaths. And then, you know, I'm glad Jeremy from Simple Little Life came up with this, because that's a good idea. And man, I just bought a bunch of new wood for wooden handles, stabilized wood, so you might be seeing more wood handles in there. They're still going to be removable though. Alright, like I said, leave some comments below. Let me know what's going on with your knife making. You know, if you got any projects coming up or stuff like that, and even, you know, what you'd like to see me do next. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff like we tell you. Like I said, my website's up in the cards. It's the first down in the description, along with Amazon links, so they're on the website too. I got shirts on there, not shirts like this, but regular sleeve shirts and all that good stuff. Let's see, I'll put the whole Skinner playlist right here so you can see the Kydex and all that. Knife Making 101 is right here. Subscribe is right here. My website's right there. Alright, hope you're all having a great day, and as always, take it easy.